Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Where's my super suit?
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
You know how long I've been waiting for this?
Hold on to your butts.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Say hello to my little friend.
It's a trap.
Avengers!
Assemble.
And here we go.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yo, what's good people? This is Monday night. Time to keep calm and collect that Monday night top 10 show that talks more than just about the top 10. We talk about why books are there. We talk about speculation books, cold keys, other things you should look at outside of what's on the top 10. No FOMO show. For show. So, let's get this thing rolling. Let's give a duck away. Let's give actually 2 ducks away. We've got duck catching up to do because we've got to sit there and give books away tonight. So, let's say hello to the chat. Let's drop a link to last week's live in the chat. So, if you don't have a comment there, then, yeah, you can go over there and get a comment. So you have a chance of getting a duck. Get shareable link. Paste that there. Add that. Ta-da! All right. Give y'all a chance to go and drop a comment. Let's say hello to some people. First person in this evening is none other than Up and Adam Comics. Where's that?
So, my friend.
I gotta change that. There we go. So yeah, Up and Adam in the house. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming out. He says, "Hey, Mr. Akins, fellow statesman, Iron Brethren," says B. Up and Adam, said in a Buffalo Bills from the Silence of the Lambs voice, "Would you duck me? I duck me. I duck me so hard." Bottom tier collector, another fellow statesman, says C. C. Let's see. What we got? One Shot Comics in the house. What's going on, homie? Says, "Sup, nerds? What's going on? Appreciate you." Bryant with I Have Comic Issues in the house says, "Hello, everyone. What's going on, Bryant?" Phil Ailing in the house says, "Hello, all. What's going on, Phil?" Yeah, the 22 guy talks a lot. I can't help it. I can't help it. Mr. Akins, drop a beat. Did I drop a beat? Nah, no dropping beats. No. Yo, says Dagger Cards. What's going on? That clip was so anticlimactic. That's what makes it great. Especially though, at the end. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Oh, all right, cool. We have made it through the comments. Let's see, what do we need to do? We need to go ahead and paste this link so that I don't mess that up. And then I have to go find it. It's a whole thing. Yeah. Come on. Hug. Squeeze. Kiss. Okay, I love you tonight. I know, you're slapping stuff around. All right. Books. What are we giving away? Let's see. We got to show Mr. Akins' clip before we do that. Did it play? I don't think it played. Did it play? No.
Big that box of comics. I can't pick it up, it's too heavy.
There it goes. All right, so this month we've got The Falcon, #1. We have got Fantastic Four presents Franklin Richards, Son of a Genius. We've got a Sonic the Hedgehog. This is a one-shot, I believe. It's the 5th anniversary of #1. And it's a retailer incentive cover. And then we've got Blood Syndicate #1, Season 1. So those are this month's books that you'll have a chance at winning this evening if you have a duck. Let's see. We got some more comments that came in. We got Dagger Cards 22. What's going on, Dagger? There's more than this. What happened? What happened to my chat? My chat just stopped. All right. While we're waiting on that, though, figure out what it's doing. Let's see what everybody else was saying. Bottom tier says Kiddo. Yep, that's the youngest. A 22ling. Says Adam. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Dagger Cards talking about the books. Some awesome books. Yep. Connection is shoddy. I see that. I saw where I dropped like 1% or something like that. It was stuttering a little bit. I'm hardwired in. So, yeah. I can't do any better than that. Mr. Akins, no, it didn't just me frozen in a stupid pose. That's funny. Oh, man. All right, we got Otaku Mike. Hello. Hope everyone is good. What's going on, Mike? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. There's Otaku Mike. There we go. Yo, Otaku Mike. Cool. All right, I showed the books off. Let's see. We need to go ahead and give this duck away so we can get this show going. Right? Right? Oh, my foot's itching. Okay, so far we've got 4 people that've got ducks. That's Joe, that's Larry, that's Otaku Mike, and I don't even know why I'm trying to remember all these when I have them wrote down over here. Bryant with I Have Comic Issues. So those are 4 ducklings right now that we got. Let's draw 2 more and add them. I got to answer these questions. Show random names. 3, 6, and 6 is 12. And start. Oh. Wait. Oh. Please enter the first YouTube link and press the button to get you to. Oh. Get comments. 9. Got 9. 9 comments. And the winner is the first winner of 4 tonight. Dagger Cards. I'm very calm right now in my motel room. Nice. Nice. All right, Dagger, you have got a duck. Congratulations. So let's go ahead and let's add Dagger to the list. And let's pick one more. One more again. Pick a new winner. And the second winner is Bottom Tier Collector. The 3 ladies, I think, are the Fates. And he's right. We were talking about that Absolute Wonder Woman book and how there was the they were called something else in that book, but it was in relation to the Fates in the Sandman universe. So yes, that's what Bottom Tier was absolutely on it. Awesome. Bottom Tier, you have got a duck, sir. Congratulations. Bottom. Let's I'm gonna shorten it up a little bit. BT. Oh, nope. There it goes. Cool. All right. So there's that. So I can get rid of this now. We can move on to the top 10. That may help my bandwidth a little bit because I don't know what's going on, but my chat thing ain't working worth nothing. Nothing. I see all these people commenting, and my chat's just like, nah, I'm not showing none of them. I ain't gonna do it tonight. Let's see who we got. Connection shoddy. Strike a pose, says Dagger. Hello, says Dale. What's going on, Dale? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Everybody congratulating Dagger. Hey, it rotates. What rotates? What? Oh, the mic. Yeah. Wow. One something says bottom tier. Yep. Show did. Congrats, gents, says Dale. GG's bottom tier, says Dagger. Dale Suspense. 0 of 10. Maybe I got an alternative. Maybe. Just maybe. Yo, this week has gone wild, y'all. White Sky, killing it. Is it the new dork? Is that what it is? Florida hippopotamus cocaine massacre equals Alabama rhino meth killer. I wish I could show that comment. I really do, because that's freaking hilarious. Oh, here they are. They're popping through now. Yes. I'll be tied with BTC. Nice. Tell me that's real. WOTCR. What is WOTCR? I can't. I'm blanking so hard right now. World. I can't. I'm blanking. Bryant 0 for 10. White Sky was a fun read. I don't know if it's the new dork. See, Otaku Mike, you better get that White Sky review out there, man, because yo, it is hitting hard. What's on the comic rack? I should have freaking got that. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, no, I know now. I'm an idiot. I'll forget, but I know now. I'm an idiot. All right, let's move along. Well, we got to go to the bottom 10, right? Right, we got to do the bottom 10 first. What was this one? This was on the top 10 last week from what I was looking at. Looks like this was that's that part of that new label for DC. I can't remember if it's Vertigo or what the other one was. Yeah, it's a Vertigo. But it's like that zombie book, but the guy's not going to be a zombie anymore. Dork, blank cover, Dork, another cover. I don't know what that is. That's weird. Looks like that's Boss Battle by DCKO. I assume that's Superman versus Homelander. More of the zombie book. Super Fighter. Right there. That's pretty cool variant. Dork. It's Jeff Daredevil. Wow, that's a crazy looking Daredevil cover right there. So yeah, those are the bottom 10 right there. Let's see, bottom tier. What the heck? I'm actually buying a Big 2 event book, and I still own none of this. That's funny. Let's see. We got Larry. Hello. Everyone, please remember to smash that like button. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Remember, you have a duck this evening, so let's see how that pans out for you. Let's see. Adam claims number 12 to flip, so Dork in the 300 homage. Yeah. That's Yeah. I mean, for $250, absolutely. Absolutely. Mr. Akins, I ain't got none of these books. I only have books from the 20th century. That's pretty funny. Trev, the shipping guru, in the house. What is going on, Trev? Hope you're doing well, sir. Dagger says he Hulk smashed it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. All right. Let's take a look. Let's see what is going on with the top 10. Coming at number 10, we have got, I can't even remember this, Death Fight Forever. Very neon, glow in the black light, glow in the dark looking book. Why is this not doing anything? I think my internet may be shot. Maybe it's just done. It's just done. This cover is done by Alexis Zurich, and near mints are going for $18 right now. $18. Now, I went with another cover from the same artist for the alternative, and the reason was because, like, if you look at the A cover, it's $4. The 1 in 25 is going for $24, which normally, like, fair market value for a ratio is like the cost is the ratio. So $25 for 1 in 25, 1 in 50 is $50, so on and so forth, things like that. So, but yeah, this one being like kind of an outlier, it's got that weird black light kind of effect. That's what this artist does a good bit. So I went with this book right here, which is Something is Killing the Children, number 16. It is a key. It's by that same artist. You get somebody you got Erica Slaughter that's got knives. There's a monster behind her. Pretty cool looking book. Origin of Erica Slaughter, first full appearance of Jessica Slaughter, and near mint's going for $10 right now. $10 for this book. We know that Something is Killing the Children is coming to Netflix more than likely, and as an animated as well as a live action. So I just think that like a key like this may be really good. And if you like that kind of artwork, this is one of those that I would say, you know, if you like this kind of stuff, this is what I'd be looking at. This is half the price almost of this right here, Death Fight Forever. So there you go. There's the first two out of the way. Let's see where everybody's at. Oh, y'all are all talking. Like lots of talking. Jeez. White Sky Review is coming in. Just got to record it. Yes, you got to get on it. You got to get on it, Mike. I rely on you for all this. I bought the cover of that one. Nice. The A cover of that one. Nice. The Fight Forever. Death Fight Forever. Might need to check out Death Fight Forever. It sounds up my alley. I haven't read any of it. I don't know the synopsis of it or anything like that. Mr. Akins 0 for 2. Adam 0 for 2. Bottom tier goes full out 0 for 11. 0 for 2 says Larry. Nice. All right. Moving on. We got a pre-sale right here, y'all. Pre-sale. This is Nectar number 1. Now, the thing about Nectar is I can't remember what state it says, but there was apparently an island off the coast of said state. And these butterflies are coming in from that island. And they're not normal butterflies. They carry around a dancing disease, as well as they have like a thirst for blood. So they're like vampire butterflies. Near Mint's going for $45 for this book right here. Lots of covers as well. Yeah. So people are kind of hyped about this. Apparently this author is a pretty decent author as well. Like he was kind of a well-known one from what I was reading. And yeah, I couldn't find anything that was like this. I didn't think this was necessarily a cover buy because as you look at all the other pre-sales, like 1 of 40 is $35. That's right there. 1 of 30 is $28. A full's going for $10. 1 in 10 going for $13. 1 in 50 going for $80. 1 in 20 going for $17. Like I don't know. I felt like this was like people are like actually excited about this book coming out, but I think that people are also looking for that next big indie book. Like indie books have just been doing really well. The stories have been doing really well. I think that's why we're seeing a spike in Dork and White Sky and Nectar and all these other indie books. I think it's finally like, oh, well, the stories are over here. And I think everybody's looking for that next big story is what it seems like to me. So I couldn't think of a story that was sound like it had the same synopsis or close to whatever this nectar was. So I just skipped out on that. So let's see what everybody else has to say though. Up and Adam, Death Fight Forever was fun, very much like 90s indie fighter. Big fan of Andrew McLean. Cool. Nice. Good talk there. Larry is 0 for 3. Bottom tier says Peacemaker plot. Yeah, pretty much. Very close. Very close to season 1 of Peacemaker. Very close. Up and Adam, I pre-ordered the Way Shack 1 in 10 cover. Let's see what that is. Way Shack. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one there. It's pretty cool looking. I like it. Up and Adam is 0 for 3 as well. Cool. On to White Sky number 1. This is the blank sketch variant. The story has a very like Last of Us, Walking Dead, 28 Days Later kind of feel. It looks like a father-daughter combo kind of. Maybe I'm wrong in that, but that's kind of the vibes that I was getting by reading the stuff. They've been in hiding. Ghosts have kind of taken over, and they need to get to like what's considered to be like a promised land. So, Near Mint's going for $34 right now for this blank sketch variant. And my alternative for this book is The Walking Dead Weekly number 1. I went with The Walking Dead Weekly number 1 because, I mean, Walking Dead's a pretty popular book. I think that this weekly thing is pretty cool. It gives off very much... Let's see, how do I put this? So I think there's one reprint before this one of Walking Dead number 1. And this would be like the third reprint of Walking Dead number 1. However, they took it a step further with this Walking Dead weekly volume. They went all the way and reprinted all the way to like issue 54 or something like that, which is pretty cool. It's all still black and white, which, I mean, you got the Walking Dead Deluxe right now. But this is just a really early reprint of The Walking Dead. Near Mitts for this book are going for $19 right now. So I kind of think that this has a little bit more value like than some of those other Walking Dead reprints. And just an early version of The Walking Dead. So Near Mitts, $34 for this White Sky. So not necessarily half, but still substantially less than that. Let's see where everybody is at. Dale is 0 for 3. 0 for 4 says Up and Adam. Dagger, expensive sketch cover. I would use that money to buy a bunch of blanks instead. Yeah. Well, certain. So, like, I found out when I went to Las Vegas that, like, there's comic shops in Vegas because they have conventions a good bit. They upcharge their blank sketch covers. So, like, you can't even go in there and really get cheap covers because, like, the conventions are coming around. So, they sit there and, like, mark up their sketch covers because people want them more because of all the conventions. They are dad and daughter. You're right on that. Nice. Thank you. Hey, whatever I'm wrong on, correct me, please, sir, because I haven't read it. I'm just going off the little synopsis thing. 0 for 4 says Dale. 0 for 5 says Adam and Mr. Akins. Nice. Coming in number 7, we have got Death to Pacheco. Hopefully I said that correctly. Pachuco. Death to Pachuco. I didn't say it right. Issue number 5. This has got a Jay Gonzo cover right here. He's gotten this is like his big kind of style. This Day of the Dead style cover, which is pretty cool. Near Mint's going for $21. I think this is more the cover than anything else because you see this issue number 5 is just $4. This issue number 5 is just $4. It's only this one that's got the money on it. So I went with another Gonzo cover. And that cover I chose was this one right here. Calavera P.I. number 1. Very cool Gonzo cover of that Day of the Dead kind of vibe. It is a 1 in 20. Now, the thing about this book is, if we look down, it says near mint's at $70, which is substantially more than the like 10 or whatever we were looking at, right? Or 20. However, like this book is a freaking ghost from what I understand. Like there's hardly any sales at all. You've got a near mint plus at $125, and you got a near mint that sold April almost a year ago for $70. I looked around for this book, and like I don't think I saw any on eBay. I didn't see any on mycomicshop.com. And so it's one of those, I just kind of wanted to let people know that if you see this out and about, like you could look at this and pass completely over it. It's Oni Press, it's Calvera PI, like not necessarily a title that you'll know or that sticks out. But if we talk about it, you may go back and see it in a back bin somewhere for way cheaper and be like, yo, that's that book right there. And then be interested in picking it up. So that's why I wanted to throw it out there. I know it's substantially more than what we're talking about. But considering the sales are so low, so few and far between, I think there's a chance of you getting lucky in the back bins. That's why I'm bringing it up. So, there we go. More Gonzo artwork. And he's done a lot of stuff for, like, he has some really cool Ninja Turtle covers. I wanted to pick some of those, but I wanted to pick something a little bit different. And really wanted to go for something that was skull, had the same kind of motif that he had in that Death to Pachuco cover right there. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Where's everybody at? Oh, goodness. So much talking. Joe, I won the Council of Comics monthly subscriber giveaway. I'm so back, baby. Yes. Hey, awesome. Congratulations, sir. You got a duck for this month's race as well, so maybe you'll got some luck there. Some blanks get pricey, right? Right? Christina Payne in the house. Hey, peeps, what's going on? Appreciate you coming out. Dagger. That's crazy. I'm glad they don't do that here. Yeah, right? Right? As far as like the upcharging on the blanks, that's what he's talking about. Up and Adam is 0 for 6. We've got Mr. Akins. Soon people will be buying collections and there will be original art on the blank sketch covers. Who knows what people will be finding in the future? You ain't wrong. I hadn't even thought about that. But you're not wrong. And you know what's even funnier about that? I found, I don't know, maybe, do I have it? If I have it in arm's length, I'll find it. Hold on. Pause. Pause for the cause, y'all. Hold on. I have it. Okay. So I found this Darth Vader, Star Wars Darth Vader #1 at 2nd and Charles. I think it was like, I don't know, $5 or something like that. But it was a blank sketch variant. I was like, okay, cool. But somebody had already drawn on it, okay? And this was also at the time of, like, Black Chrysanthemum was showing up on Book of Boba Fett. So, like, there was some spec behind this book and whatnot like that. But yet somebody drew on the front and the back. I straight up took sandpaper to it because I did not like the drawing at all. And sanded all of it down. I don't know what I'm putting on the back. But so far, like, this is what I've done to the front. And you can see in the back, like, a little bit in the back. Like, he had, like, Darth Vader's suit or something like that in the background. So, but that's mine. It's not my original. I saw somebody else. I saw this drawing somewhere else or this picture somewhere else. And so like I was looking at it and drawing it. But yeah, that's what I did with it so far. But I sanded down like their drawing so I could put mine on top. So yeah. I wonder how many people will do stuff like that though, where they like sit there and like sand off the previous owner's work so they can sit there and put their own work on there. All right, cool. Let's see where everybody's at. Up and Adam 0 for 7. Christina, remember to She-Hulk smash the thumbs up. Thank you so much for that, Christina. I appreciate you. I She-Hulk smashed that like button like it was my own Aunt Mammy. What? Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. I only know about Oni Press because I was a Cullen Bunn mark when he was a hot name and he had 6th gun through them. Nice. Cool. Let's see. Mr. Akins, Mon and I talked about you this weekend on Comics Channel Origins. Nice. Bottom tier, we could have sketch cover artists, niche collectors in the hobby. We could. That could be a thing. That would be cool. That would be really cool. I'll be watching that tonight when I go to bed. Let's see. We're talking Mike. Oh, dang, that's a nice Darth Vader card. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. I need to finish it, honestly. Let's see. Really hard to see that Vader when you're so tiny. Okay. If you want to, I can show it. So here's where the stuff was sanded off. This was supposed to be Vader's costume or something, and it was upside down on top of that. But all that is where I sanded whatever was there before. It was Vader's costume, and then I did all this. But like I said, it's not my original thought or anything like that. I looked at a picture and saw it and drew it, and then I sanded the name and put the shiny in the name. But here's the back, and it was like the Death Star or something like that, but like a quarter of it. And I sanded all that down. I don't know what I'm going to put on the back, though, so I got to figure that out. But, yeah, that's where I'm at as far as the Darth Vader with the nice mirror. Marker. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's go back to this. Let's see. 22 is going to send off, eh? Yeah, I am. I have not seen Baker. I hope he's doing all right. Let's see. Adam, I have about 40 sketch covers done for me by various people. Nice. I've got a Fantastic Four one that I know what I want to do with it. I want to do a Fantastic Four #1 homage with a certain group of characters. I know exactly how I want it planned out and everything. I just have to actually sit down and do it. I want to find a Wolverine cover because I have another idea for a Wolverine 1 homage that I want to do with another character. And I have a few other sketch covers over there that I just haven't done anything with. And I don't even know really necessarily what to do with them. Very nice, 22. Thank you. Appreciate that. I love getting sketch covers, says Dagger. Awesome. Dale, dope. Thank you, Dale. Put a Tusken Raider on the back. Sand person. I could. Or do a lineup of stormtroopers. That would be cool too. Except I'd have to figure out how to get rid of do the white. Maybe do some whiteout. Use the whiteout to be able to make it white. I need my buddy to do a Wolverine for me too. Nice. Yes. There's Baker. He's here. Damn, life is rough with no internet. LOL. Storms wrecked me yesterday. How's everyone else? Man, I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's okay. Hopefully it's not that bad. That sucks. Glad you're here though. Glad you seem to be safe. All right. We've done 7 through 10. Let's move along. Since we're talking Star Wars, let's talk some more Star Wars. Some John Tyler Christopher Star Wars here. Now, this is an action figure variant. Honestly, I didn't think the list was complete when I saw this. I was like, why in the hell is this book on here? What has made this pop off? What is going on? So, this is John Tyler Christopher action figure variant, Boba Fett. Near mint's $54. What? $54, right? Okay. And it's because of the cover. It's because of the actual cover. It's nothing in here. And the reason I say that is look at all these other ones. You get the Phil Noto, that's $4, $8 for this 1 in 25, $5 for this connecting cover, right? So then I come down here and look, there's only been one sale in God knows how long. $54. So now it's, what's the deal with this book? This book was a web store exclusive, so I assume that it was a John Tyler Christopher like web store, and you could only buy it there. I believe it's limited to like 5,000 copies. That's why this book went for what it's going for, or goes for what it's going for. Now, I was looking through the list, and there are other action figure variants by John Tyler Christopher that go for good money. There is a Star Wars #1, and this would be Marvel's second volume. This is when Jason Aaron was writing it. This is when Marvel got the rights back. So it's the most recent set, but the very first of that. There's a black and white action figure variant for that issue #1. That's a big book. Like, it goes for a lot of money. Like $100 to $200, a lot of money. Okay. So of course I couldn't use that. I wanted to, but I couldn't use that. However, I did find this book right here, and it's not by John Tyler Christopher, but it is an action figure variant that's worth some money. And it's another notable character on top of that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I believe this is issue number 50. This is not a John Tyler Christopher action figure variant, but it's of the Shredder. This is limited to 500. And this was also like a exclusive book right here. Like I said, there's only 500 of the book out there, and no grade sold here recently for $4. January 13th, 2026. $4 for this Shredder action figure variant. I think that's pretty cool, especially with there being like so limited down to 500. Very awesome. So, and I feel like definitely Boba Fett's got way more like clout than Shredder, but I don't think Shredder's necessarily too far behind though. Like, I think Boba Fett's just there because like Star Wars is bigger than TMNT and it's been around longer. But like Shredder's got a fan base, you know what I mean? So yeah. There you go. All right, let's look and see where everybody's at. Watching from my phone, little screen. I'm sorry, man. Baker's ears were burning. Yeah, they were. Over 8 says Adam as well as Dale. I never got a notification. Christina came and found me, though. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate that. It's hard to hide from Christina. That's funny. Over 9 says Dale and Adam. Otaku Mike. Oh, I need that TMT cover. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Baker, I'm gonna go 0 for 9 like everybody else. 22 showing no mercy tonight. I see. I'm trying. Yeah, it's some crazy books, man. Crazy books. Indies ruling right now. Indies are ruling. There's my honey. Hey, honey, love you bunches. All right, let's see what we got. All right, here we go. Coming in number 5, we have got, I've got to read this to remember. Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre, number 1. Now, before I get to talking about this book, again, like last week with Dork, go to Otaku Mike's channel. He's got a review for said book. You get to see the interiors. You get to hear the premise of the book. He does a fantastic review. I highly, highly recommend you go over there and check it out and see it. But essentially, this book has got to deal with a man dealing in cocaine and animals. So, yeah, there's just a little hint. I don't want to spoil too much because I want you to go to Mike's channel. And if any mod in the chat can drop a link to Mike's channel, I would greatly appreciate it, because I definitely think y'all should go over there and check it out and see the review of this book. Near mitts for this book are going for $36 right now for said cover. My alternative for this book is Buzzkill number 1. Now, There's not a whole lot of books that I found that deal with people dealing drugs. So I was like, what am I going to do? I found this book right here, and it's pretty interesting. This guy's a superhero. He gets his powers from drinking alcohol. He's trying to quit drinking alcohol, though. So there you go. There's that's kind of an interesting concept. It's almost like it kind of reminds me of that Will Smith movie Hancock, but like he actually this guy right here gets his powers from like being intoxicated. So there you go. There you go. Buzzkill number 1. Let's see. Christina found me too. That's hilarious. 0 for 10 says Baker. 1 for 10 on the board says Adam. Nice. 0 for 10 says Dale. Alabama Rhino Meth Killer says Mr. Akins. I swear I thought this was a sequel to the movie Cocaine Bear. That Mike even touches on that. It's funny. That's yeah. Thank you, Dale, so much for dropping that link. I appreciate you, sir. 0 for 11 says Baker. 1 for 11 says Adam. 0 for 11 says Dale. Mr. Akins, doesn't everyone get superpowers when they drink alcohol? I mean, it's definitely called liquid courage for a reason. Just saying. Dale, it looks like it's going to be take both of us to get to tonight. Or think they have superpowers. Yeah, definitely. The emphasis on the think. All right, cool. Let's move along. Coming at number 4, we have got White Sky once again. I believe this is a ratio. Yeah, it's a 1 in 25. Near mints for this book going for $172, y'all. $172.
Yeah, how about that? If she'd just got 99, she wouldn't have made it. But she got 100.
Awesome. All right. So, we've already talked about White Sky, what the synopsis is of that book, relatively, roughly the synopsis of that book. And my alternative for this is 28 Days Later. Now, Sony seems to be moving along with progressing the 28 Days story. I think that there's the new, was it the Skull, Skull Tower? What is that? What is it called? I can't remember is what I'm going to call it right now. But they're progressing, moving along with that 28 days like storyline. And I don't know that that's necessarily going to move this book at all or anything like that, but it could just be a fun book to have. And near prints at $10. I don't think that's bad at all. There's second prints, there's B covers. B covers are even less, it looks like. C covers. There's a promo art. That's pretty cool. But yeah, $10. Why not? Grab yourself 28 Days Later. Grab yourself 28 Days Later. Bone Temple. Thank you, Baker. Thank you, Joe. Yes. Let's see. Thanks. Dale just gave Mike a sub. Fantastic. Awesome. 0 for 12 says Baker and Dale. 1 for 12 says Adam. 0 for 13 says Baker and Dale. And Adam's still 1 for 13. Nice. All right, coming in number 3, we've got White Sky. Once again, another variant cover. This is kind of a weird one right here. Like that's a weird monster in the background. Looks like she's coming through a portal or something. It's odd. It's odd. Near Mint's going for $38 right now for this book. And my alternative to it is another like wasteland style book. That is Noctera. This is written by Scott Snyder. It's only like a 16 issue like run. So it's not even that hard of a book to like fill up the run or anything like that. I believe this was optioned at one time, but like as we know, indie books usually get put in option hell. So I wouldn't think anything to come of it, but if it does, there you go. You've already got the number 1. Near mints for this book are going for $6 right now. So yeah, but this is the same kind of, not same kind of, but like in Noctera, the sun was blacked out, and people that stayed in the darkness too long became like these demonic style like animals, and they like kind of feed off of anything else that's like that's comes in the dark that's not them. And so like they, these people try to stay alive by staying in the light. And the main character's brother has got a condition, and they're on a mission to get somewhere because they think that there's a cure at this new location. It's been a myth, a rumor, or whatever. And yeah. So it sounds a lot like The White Sky, just black sky. I don't know. But Noctera, pretty cool. I've read a little bit of it. It's not bad. I've kind of enjoyed it so far. So there you go. Let's see what we got. Where's everybody at? Bama Hinge. 0 for 14 says Dale, and Baker 1 for 14 says Adam. Brutal list, my guy. I know. Dale, 1 for 15. Oh, snap. Up at Adam, 2 for 15. Everybody hit on Noctera. 1 for 15 says Baker. Got one. Bone Temple equals Bama Hinge. Nice. 2 for 15 says Joe. Yeah. Noctera, y'all all got on base with that one. That was like, it was too good of one to pass up though. Like, let's be real. Like the whole synopsis or whatever sounds a lot like this whole White Skies. Now, White Skies, I know, deals with ghosts, but still, it's the wasteland, trying to get somewhere that's safe, all that other jazz. Like, it just hits. All right. So, coming at number 2, we've got Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre number 1 again. This is near mints at $41 for this book. And let's be real. Like, who deals with cocaine better than Tony Montana himself? Scarface. Scarface, Scarred for Life, number 1. This is a variant cover right here. This is not the A cover. I picked this because it is the homage. There's other covers that I definitely would suggest getting. However, like with the price point we're looking at, which is like less than $40, this is the one that I went for. This one's near mint sitting at $20. Here is the A cover. That's sitting at probably like, I think it was like $3 or $5, something like that. It was very, very low. I definitely like these right here. Anytime I see anything that's a movie variant, like, I definitely suggest going and looking for, like, if you find those, picking those up for good prices. Like, I'm not saying buy it at $113, but I'm gonna be real. If I find this at $7, I'm probably gonna grab it. Like, just because, like, I think photo variants hold a lot more value than people give credit for on those. Like, I don't know. Especially when it's like an iconic pose like this. Like, that's why this is coming in at $113. And I'm not saying spend $113. I'm just saying, like, that's a fantastic cover. Like, I saw that today for the first time, and I immediately started looking on eBay. I was like, I'm gonna get this cover. I'm gonna find it. Like, that's fantastic. So yeah. But this one right here, another good, like, I think this one's okay. It's decent. For $20, maybe. It's an homage. It's, it's one of those where it's like, oh, I know exactly what that is. You know what I mean? So let's be real. It's Tony Montana. Now, I will say, the thing that I've read about this book is this is supposed to be the sequel to that movie, Scarface. And you're like, wait a second, Tony Montana died. They say that he didn't. So I don't know if it goes along the lines of the video game as well, because, like, in the video game, you pick up where, like, you fell down or whatever, and you pick up from there, and you try to get your way out of the mansion to live. And then you start to, like, build your empire all over again. But yeah, this is the sequel to the movie, is what everybody says. So there you go. All right, let's see where we're at. Bottom tier. I own none of these books. I'm sorry. 1 for 16 says Dale. 1 for 16 says Baker. 1 for 17 says Dale. 2 for 17 says Adam. 0 for 17 says Mr. Akins. 1 for 17 says Baker. Up and Adam. Another alternative is Florida Man. Florida Man. I haven't heard of that. I'll have to look that one up. We're talking Mike. Yes, Scarface. He loves cocaine, right? Right? Say hello to my little friend. Yes. Joe, I would get that and see if Al Pacino would sign it. There's actually the so you've got the iconic one of him holding the gun, and then you got the other one of him standing in the mansion. There's a signed one out there. It's a CBCS yellow label Al Pacino signed photo variant, and I'm like, ooh, that's really nice. It's got a really big price tag on it though, but it's really nice. Another alternative would be a book I have. Maybe next time, Dale. I'm not doing my job then. Coming in number 1, we have got White Skies number 1. This is the A cover right here. And yeah, just everybody's on that White Skies train for right now. Near Mint's going for $42 for this book. And you can actually see the ghosts in the background of this cover. Maybe not Baker because he's looking at us on his screen on his phone. But yeah, there they are in the background. Let's see. My alternative is The Last of Us American Dreams number 1. This has got the first appearance of Ellie in comic books. This predates the comic that came with the PlayStation game. And that's what all this says right here. So, well, at least The Last of Us in US Comics. Apologies. Let's see. Near Mint's $28. How far has this book fallen from the Graces? This used to be a really big book, like especially when The Last of Us was coming out. Like there was a lot of people wanting this book, a lot of people, and now, pardon me, $28 come December. $28. Did somebody just get a deal? Is it really going that low? Like, what are y'all's thoughts on this? I think it's really going that low because season 2 was such a dud with a lot of people. And there's talks of a season 3, but as far as Ellie coming back, I don't think that's happening. I think they're going to go with the other girl, and they're going to look at the story from her side, is what I've been hearing the rumors say. Which I think that was actually part of the game as well. But yeah, I really, really don't like. I think this book is on its way down because of the TV show. So if you're into that, if you're still into the show, if you're still into the game, I think now's the time to start looking for this book and seeing if you can get a good deal on it. So yeah. Let's see. Where are we at? We got Baker is at 1 for 18. 3 for 18. Got lucky, says Adam. Nice. 0 for 18 says Mr. Akins. 0 for 19 says Akins. 1 for 19 says Dale. And Baker. 4 for 19 says Up and Adam. Jeez, Adam hitting it. 0, 0, and 0 says Mr. Akins. All that says is I don't collect comics. It does not say that. Come on now. Let's see. Joe says, yeah, it's telling Ellie's backstory that is only mentioned in the game itself. Yeah. So you want to stump us. How rude. I do. Season 3 is already in production, and it's about Abby and her journey and how her and Ellie will face off again. Yeah. Well, I still think that I don't think what's her name's coming back as Ellie, unless she can just like do a 360 or something like that. Like there was apparently a lot of beef, a lot of drama between like her and the girl that played Abby on set and stuff. So I don't know that I see them bringing her back for, and it's a shame too, because like honestly, I kind of like that actress. She's kind of going down a weird path right now, but I kind of hope she gets it together because, I liked her in Game of Thrones. I liked her in the first season of The Last of Us. I would like to see her, turn it around and come back. I just don't know that she's going to be able to. I mean, it's pretty on brand for me to not own the top books. Yeah, it's kind of in your name. So cool. All right. That's it for the top 10, but we're not done yet, y'all. We still got ducks to give away up in this mug. So let's start thinking what we got for hashtag, y'all. I need a hashtag. I know we've heard a lot about the Alabama rhino meth killer. So do we do something with that? Do we change it up? What are we looking at, y'all? I need a hashtag. Can I get away with like hashtag cocaine? Cocaine. Let's see. Dagger doing another fundraiser right here. Help me raise funds for mental health awareness for veterans in need this month. Nice. Nice. There's your little link if you want to go and check that out. Hopefully your dry January did really well, Dagger. Let's see. Dale Suspense says hashtag Stumper. Appen Adams says hashtag Alabama Rhino. Phil says hashtag Duck Me. Hashtag Cocaine Tide. Hashtag Dale figured it out. I think he did. That Cocaine Tide is winning right now, y'all. I'm just saying. Hashtag overpriced sketch covers. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Dagger. My arms haven't fallen off yet. Nice. Nice. I think you win, Dale. I think you win. Y'all give me a second. Don't start typing it in yet. Or gonna type it in twice. But yeah, I think you win, Dale. So let's see. Reset the draw. See, Mr. Atkins, I told you to wait. But you didn't do it. You want to go on, get out there. Hashtag Cocaine Tide for the win. Cocaine in my Coke. Yes. Can you believe that? That's what they used to do. Was like put actual cocaine in Coca-Cola. Like, is that a myth? I know I've heard that like almost all my life. That was a thing, that they did that. And now I'm like, in this day and age, I'm like, did they really do that? Or was that like a myth? All right, we got Joe is in, we got Dale is in. Dale. Yay, I won something. Let's see. Bright is in, Adam is in, Dagger is in, Mr. Akins is in. Cocaine Tide, if you want a chance at getting a duck. So there's that. Let's see. Bottom tier, they say that's why it's called Coca-Cola. Yeah, that's what I always heard too. That was the tale that I heard as well. I wonder if it's all true. You know what I mean? I've believed it up until now. Phil Angling is in. Nice. All right. While y'all are getting those in, let's look at the giveaway.
Big thick box of comics. I'll keep picking up if you haven't.
Oh, nice. I wasn't ready. Cocaine Tide stick. What? All right, we've got the Falcon #1. Fantastic Four presents Franklin Richards, Son of Genius. That's a one-shot, by the way. Sonic the Hedgehog #1, 5th anniversary from IDW. This is a retailer incentive. And Blood Syndicate Season 1, #1. Now, I'm just letting y'all know. Next month, Next month is going to be a pretty big box. And if you're a reader, you're absolutely going to want to come back and join in and try to get a duck on this, because it's, as of right this second, there are 4 trades for certain I know are going to be in the giveaway. Like, March is National Reading Month, and so I was finding some trades for some really good deals, and throughout the year I just started like grabbing, the ones, and they're all number ones. Well, roughly all number ones. There's 3 DC ones, and there's one, like, I'm talking like thick Marvel one. And the Marvel one's not like, it's not necessarily a number one, but it kind of is. And you'll understand more when I finally show them next Monday. But yeah, it's going to be like, if you're a reader, next month's package, I think that's going to be, I think it's going to be really good. I think somebody's going to be really excited to win it. It's a lot of reading material, a lot. So, and like some of it is like dense, thick reading. So, it's going to be a fun giveaway, and I hope it goes to somebody who like really likes to read. Because like I said, it's a lot of reading. But in the meantime, let's do what we got. We gotta talk about the things. The things. Comically Comics podcast is what we gotta talk about, because I haven't talked to y'all in like 2 weeks about this show. Okay, so we did do a full review of Wonder Man, the TV season. The last episode that came out for that was Okay, Wonder Man, We See You. And that was a review of episodes 5 through 8. I say, if you've watched the show, or if you're wondering about watching the show, we're going to spoil it. Now, don't get me wrong. We're going to really spoil this show for you if you listen to us beforehand. But if you don't know if you want to invest time into the show, this is probably a good alternative right here. And then if you watch the show, this is another good thing to add to it, because I think we're funny. Maybe we're not, and I'm just kidding myself, but I think we're funny. You can find this on all podcatchers, Spotify, Apple. We got a YouTube channel as well. It's over there. New episodes come out on YouTube on Wednesdays, and the podcast on all the podcatchers comes out on Monday. So this one's already out. Today we dropped Wonder Man #1 by who was the author of this? This is a one shot. This is from the 1980s. And it's a really cool one shot. Honestly, I did not get the opportunity to read it, but I got to listen to Jeremy and Richard talk about it, and they did a fantastic job on doing a review of this one shot. Like, superb, fantastic job. I highly, highly advise people to give it a listen. It's fun to listen to, and you get a lot of information, honestly, about Wonder Man by just listening to this one show. It's pretty cool. So, there you go. All the Wonder Man you can handle right there on the Comically Comics podcast. What else? We got the duck race that's coming up. We're about to do that. We got to pick We got to pick 2 winners. So I think, let's see if hashtag giveaway. It says we got 8 entries. 8 entries. How many people we got watching? Because I can't see that. I can't see who all's watching. Let's see. Dale of Suspense. Yes, Coca-Cola originally contained a small amount of cocaine when it was invented in the late 19th century. The formula included extract from coca leaves, which contained cocaine and caffeine. Fan-freaking-tastic. Christina is in with hashtag cocaine tide. Dagger cards. Who needs an encyclopedia? We have Dale of Suspense. Exactly. Mr. Akins says he has that Wonder Man one shot. Mr. Akins, you should read that one shot and then listen to our podcast. Because it is from the 20th century. Nice. Nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and run said giveaway, and let's pull 2 winners from this thing, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. There goes my honey. Getting in the last minute. 9 entries in, selecting a winner. The first winner is Dagger Cards. Dagger Cards. You've got another duck. Dagger All right. Let's pick one more. One more. Ryan Riley. I think you'll be in it. I think you'll be in it. It should it should take you. Because I didn't stop entries. So all right, picking one more winner. The next winner is Joe. Joe's got another duck as well. Fantastic. Joe 2. Cool. Let's give a duck away. We're gonna be late to Will's show. And I definitely want y'all to go to Will's show because he is doing a preview of his 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Fan-freaking-tastic. And, of course, he's always giving away ducks as well. And it's freaking Will. So, he's got an awesome show. All right, so we got Larry, Joe, Bryant, Otaku Mike, Dagger, bottom tier, Dagger. I got to put Joe in here again. Where's Joe at? Give me Joe. Joe 2. There we go. Done. All right. There's our 8 names. Oh, wait a second. Joe says, give that one to Christina. Will do, Joe. Will do. That's very nice of you. I think Mr. Akins just owns an encyclopedia. That's funny. Let's see. Okay. So I got to put that with Christina. Let's sweep that away. Edit names. Not going to lie. I got terrified there for a second when it was blank. Because I was like, what have I done? Christina. There you go. All right. 8 names. 1 minute, 22 seconds. We are set. Let's get this a little centered. A little bit more. Yeah, it's close enough. Let's move that. Oh, so much better. Yeah, buddy. All right. Shuffle them. 1, a 2, a 3, a 3. All right. We've got Larry up top with the heart ducky. We've got Bright. That's the pink ducky. Joe is the Statue of Liberty ducky. We got Otaku Mike, who is the old man ducky. Dagger, he's a normal ducky. Dagger 2 is a dinosaur ducky. BTC down here is a normal ducky, as well as Christina, who is the number 8 ducky. So there you go. They're not in order. That's weird. So does that mean that what does that mean? You're 6? All right, we got 45 seconds left on the clock here in this duck race, and everybody's pretty tight-knit. That's pretty cool. That's it's cool, but at the same time, it's one of those where it's like, oh, that's kind of boring too. So yeah. All right, coming up on 30 seconds. BTC sitting out front. That's not where you want to be, man. That is not where you want to be at all. You need to kind of move back a little bit. Yeah, we're racing. 22 seconds left on the clock. Bottom tier collectors moving back a little bit. Oh, moving way back. Jeez, Pete's 15 seconds left. That's too far. You don't want to go that far back. All right, here we go, y'all. Last stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Dagger Cards takes the books. Nice. Nice. Good job, Dagger. Congratulations. Send me that address. Actually, I may have it already. I don't know. I need to look. But yeah, congratulations, man. I ain't got no gas in it. There's mustard and biscuits for that there duck. Let's see. Go Dinosaur Duck. Yes. Absolutely. Thank you for coming and supporting me, man. I appreciate you. Cool. Shipping to Canada. Good luck, 22. No, man. That Canadian shipping, that kills me every time. Every freaking time. Dagger snorted some cocaine to come from behind like that. What is that? It's there's like an American Dad episode, and there's a character on there by the name of Roger, and, and he's like an alien, and he's getting ready to fight. He's like, I snorted some cocaine. I'm incredibly focused right now. Oh, that's funny. I moved, so I have a P.O. box for now. Yes! No more drugs for me anymore. Nice. That's good. Needs to be drug tested. That's funny. All right. Yo, thank y'all so much for coming and supporting me. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed week. Y'all stay safe out there. Come back next Monday. Like I said, y'all are not. I'm going to unveil the books next Monday, and I'm hoping to add one more to it. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. The March reading month and stuff like that, and giving away these trades to one person. So it's gonna be a big box of books, y'all. Big box, and I think it's good stuff. On top of that, it's not just random stuff. I think it's actually good stories, good stuff that people are gonna want to read. So again, thank y'all so much for watching. As always, y'all have a safe,